fired up and ready for this one. We've been tracking this matchup for weeks, thinking about a possible top 5 collision. Both teams have done their part, and now here we are. We'll see the number 4 team in the country, the West Virginia Mountaineers, taking on the 3rd-ranked team, the TCU Horned Frogs. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. And the Horned Frogs will kick this away to get us going. And here's the return from inside the 5. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What is an offense doing with 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Oh, the ball is loose. It's a mad scramble. And this is going to be a safety.
Well, that's how you get a game started by this defense. What a way to score here early. We'll just have to see if these 2 points make much of a difference if this game ends up coming down to the wire.
So following the safety, it's a free kick. They'll kick it away from the 20. And it's fair caught right about the 45-yard line. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. And he's tackled just short of the midfield line at the 49. Second down after that run on the previous play. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
Man, when your quarterback can run the football like this, it puts so much pressure on the defense. The defense coordinator spent all week preparing his unit to be able to stop this offense. But when this quarterback's able to pull it down and pick up yards like that, it's an extra headache.
Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. Who could not stop him? He's in. Touchdown, Texas Christian.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if his defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
And the PAT is good. The kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. They'll return it from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the West Virginia offense is back out on the field. This offense trying to bounce back. The last time out there, they surrendered a safety. Back to throw. It's McCoy. And the completion made. Then he'll run out of bounds after picking up a few yards on the play.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
The completion sets up a second down play. You snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure, and now it brings brings up third down.
Well, it's pretty simple. The defensive line does a great job of getting after the quarterback and forcing him into that incompletion.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up fourth down.
And I think the quarterback here forces the ball because it's third down. He's got to be careful having the ball on his own side of the field. That ball was almost picked off.
They'll kick it away here. Choosing to return the punt. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. TCU offense is back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. The gain is 3. Now it's second down and 7.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. He's going for a big play downfield. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Forced out of bounds, but not before the football's moved inside the 10. It'll be first down and goal. The defense better regroup after that big gainer. It's first and goal just outside the 5. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Horned Frogs. But they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT.
Chris, we get so caught up in this era of the spread, of throwing the football, and the quarterback and the receivers. This is a great example of the value of having a running back that has a nose for the end zone and can take it in for a touchdown.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the coverage team ends him in and brings him down. And the Mountaineers offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? Back to throw. It's McCoy. Receiver makes the grab. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Looking downfield. He pulls in the catch. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Tight end makes the grab.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Looking to throw yet again. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. And that gain. Fresh set it down. Spotted at the 48. So the challenge doesn't work. That'll cost the head coach a timeout. We'll see if that comes into play later in the ballgame. Here comes a first down pass attempt. He'll take a deep shot. Intercepted, picked off by the defense. He's got some room and some blockers here. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
That offensive coordinator is going to have some choice words for his quarterback over the phone on the sideline after that throw. You have to be more careful with the football.
On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Here's a shot toward the right sideline. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
The shotgun handoff here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time, the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
Here's the 2nd down play. And the quarterback dropping back. Running back has it on the screen now. Runner scoots out of bounds after gaining decent yards.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Timeout, TCU.
Important 3rd down play coming up. That's a design quarterback keeper. Got space, looking to score. He'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, TCU.
And sometimes you know the quarterback's going to run the ball. You put your defense in position, and he still gets yards. In fact, he makes them pay for it, gets all the way to the end zone.
And now here comes the point after attempt. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He'll take the return and try to get some better field position. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. This should be the last play of the quarter. Looking to throw it on 1st down. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. Defense makes the tackle here on the final play of the 1st quarter.
That's the end of the 1st quarter. With the score, TCU 23, West Virginia 0.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a 1st down play. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Going for a big play downfield. Oh, grabs it near the sideline. It's a huge gain.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
The offense finally producing here. Sets up a 1st and 10. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. And he's tackled after the catch.
Chris, the more we watch these spread offenses attack in today's game, it's not just about the vertical shots with the taller receivers on the outside. Defenses are challenged even more by those smaller slot receivers and their quickness in space.
Looking for a deep completion. The catch is made for a huge pickup. The game moves the football to the 6-yard line. It'll be first down and goal. That huge play sets up a great opportunity. First and goal just outside the 5. Defense trying to jam these receivers at the line. Dropping back. It's McCoy. Looking for 6. Catch made in the end zone. Touchdown, West Virginia.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you had to do was get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Now they get set to kick it away.
West Virginia, 6.
He'll bring it out from his end zone. And he'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line. Good job by the coverage team. And the Horned Frogs offense takes the field now. They really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. And the defense makes some adjustments. Come up with a stop here. Gets some space around the 30. Moves the ball out across the 30. And it's good for a first down. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. They'll run the option. Only a small gain. Now looking at 2nd and 9.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
And they heave it deep downfield. And the ball is picked off. And he's got some open field ahead. And they finally bring him down. Great defensive play, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see if the takeaway stands. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. Great spot to start this drive for the offense. And looking to throw now on first down. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. Got to make sure it hits just right for this play to work.
Quick throw caught on the left side. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Offense looking to keep this drive going into the red zone. It's 3rd down and short. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Receiver makes the catch. The defense swarms to make a tackle for loss on that 3rd down catch. And the Mountaineers come to the line in the hurry up. Back in motion now. 4th down. He's throwing for it. And it's incomplete under heavy pressure. A big 4th down stop.
I really thought that this was going to work out, showing an aggressive approach here, going for it on 4th down. Looked to be there. They just weren't able to complete it.
Powering right past the defender. Brought down, but broken tackle to produce a solid gain there.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Man, you got to love this if you're a defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Fights through the tackler. Tackle made after a solid run by the junior.
3rd down, I think the defense is really expecting the ball to go through the air. Instead, the offense keeps it on the ground, gives it to one of the more skilled players, and he gets the yards he needs. Move the sticks.
Off the play fake on 1st down. And he fires the football to the right side. Incomplete. They cannot connect on the deep ball.
Boy, this quarterback has a lot of confidence in his arm. He tried to thread the needle into double coverage. Lucky that one wasn't intercepted.
Gives it to the back. Tackled after a 3-yard gain, so it sets up a 3rd and 7.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Runs right over the defender. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down. The Horned Frogs pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going.
Most defensive coordinators focus a lot of their energy on how their unit performs on 3rd down and in the red zone. They give up a couple more 3rd down conversions like that, and they're in for a very unpleasant film session on Monday.
2nd down here, time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. He'll pitch it, and he's brought down after a short gain. Does not make the first down yardage. 8th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Wow, lays out and makes a spectacular catch.
Chris, when that quarterback threw that football, I didn't think that play had much of a chance. How about the effort by this wide receiver to lay out and come up with that completion for positive yards?
And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. He picks up 9, so just short of the first down, 2nd and 1.
These quarterbacks today in the college game are so athletic. They can beat you with their arm, obviously. But just when you think you have them figured out, they tuck the ball and go. I'd expect this defense to put in a spy to keep this quarterback from running.
Pitch to the back. Can he reach the end zone? He'll be muscled out of bounds, very close to the goal line.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
Here's 1st and goal, a chance to really build this lead before halftime. Motion by the back, defense better adjust. Caught in the flat by the running back. The timeout is called, important stage late here in the 2nd quarter. 2nd down and goal upcoming.
Timeout, West Virginia.
Cricket.
Touchdown, Texas Christian. Still no answer for this offensive machine. They'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And the Mountaineers offense is back out on the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. And he's got it already past the first down marker. They bring him down, but he makes the 40-yard line. That's a solid gain.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
He's escaping the pocket now. On the run, he's going to chuck it deep. It's caught. Did he get a foot in? Yes, they say it's a catch, a big gain.
Man, that is a big play by this offense. Now they move the ball into the red zone. And if you're the defensive coordinator, you better be ready because the momentum that they've created, they're probably going to take a shot to the end zone right here.
Here's the option play. He'll toss it to the back. Fights off a defender. It's a spin move to extend the play and pick up a few extra yards.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave them a chance at a really nice gain.
So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Back to pass. It's McCoy. Freshman trying to take a shot, but put too much on the throw. So here we go. Third down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Snags the quick throw. And it's a touchdown, but hold on here. We have a flag down. Let's check what that's about. Of course, they'll decline the offsides penalty, and the touchdown will stand. What have they got cooked up for this two-point conversion attempt? Quarterback drops back. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown. So after the touchdown, here's the kickoff, and we'll see if the opposing offense has time to answer before halftime. And he'll lead the kickoff right there to start the 25. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Looking out throwing here to start the drive. Lets it fly to the wideout. This one is broken up and falls incomplete.
But Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. The pocket breaking down. Tries to get to the marker with his legs, but comes up a little short on the scramble. And now the offense will call a timeout here. Something they didn't like about what they saw there. Wanting to make an adjustment before this critical down. In the third and short, they'll try to throw for it. Caught behind the line. It's Moffitt. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down. And the Horned Frogs will line up on 1st and 10. Makes a quick catch. They stop him after a short gain. It's not a first down. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. The pass is caught. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. Time ticking away. Time for just one more play before halftime. And they quickly spike the football to stop the clock.
It's second down.
So with only a few seconds left in the half, out comes the field goal unit. And they will trust the kicker here from 55 yards out. Let's see if he can get it there. This try is no good. After the miss, it's still an 18-point lead. Minnesota is going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And the receiving team makes the recovery. The hands team does its job perfectly.
Trying it onside to start the third with the lead. It's, I guess, a bold strategy. Now we'll see if it comes back to bite them.
4-2 Spider.
We get the second half started with the running play. Just a small gain. Look at it, 2nd and 9. Handoff here from the shotgun. Man is going to be taken down there, but there is a flag on the field. Obviously, the defense will decline that penalty on the offense and take the result of that play. Third down play for this offense. Movement at the second level of the defense now. Catch made on the left side. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert, and you keep working that clock.
Receiver in motion now. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Making people miss. Touchdown, Horned Frogs. To stretch the lead, the route is on. Here comes the point after attempt. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Fields it just outside the goal line. Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 24. Good coverage.
And the West Virginia offense will take over 1st and 10.
And the West Virginia offense is back out on the field. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Oh, he's looking to throw. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Finally brought down to the 12. An explosive play puts him in great scoring position. The Mountaineers are in the red zone. The gain is 3 yards, so 2nd and 7. Send the back in motion. Off play action, he's looking to throw. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. The 50. Now the 40. Inside the 20. Touchdown, TCU. And the defense adds 6 with an interception return.
Chris, how about the safety here? Just kind of sitting back, waiting patiently to read the quarterback, and then once the ball's in the air, there's the range to come up with that interception. And I love that he's got the speed and the hands to make this quarterback pay for it.
And he knocks through the PAT. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
Number 17.
Return starts from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down.
Oh, man. In situations like that, just take a fair catch or a touchback. Now you've hurt your offense by giving them poor field position.
And the West Virginia offense is back out on the field. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly mistake last time, a pick 6. He'll test the right side here. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game, they haven't been able to run the ball. They're going to have to go through the air if they're going to come back and take the lead in this game.
Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
Well, that gain will give them some breathing room. What a good job of being able to get them out of that hole. They're inside their own 5-yard line. And on the other hand, the defense, what a missed opportunity. You had them pinned back, a chance to really, at the very least, affect field position. And now you give up a big gain like this.
That gain makes it 2nd and medium. Looking for some space. It's Zimmerman. The tackle is made, but there's a flag on the field. See what that's about.
What I always love to see on these offsides call is when they're always pointing at each other. You know, he did it. I didn't do it. Put it on him. We know this time it's on the defense. They're going to make the right call.
And now the handoff. Tackle is made very near midfield. Good enough for a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Tackle behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Things just appear to be a bit out of sync from the get-go now. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
Looking for his big tight end. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, well, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw in this play.
The pass is batted down, broken up on 4th down. What a play.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
Let's see if a comeback is in store here as we start the 4th quarter.
With the score, TCU 44, West Virginia 12.
Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter. And the same runner's got it again. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a 1st down.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big 1st half, and he's already at it again.
Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. He'll take a deep shot here. Catch made down inside the 15. Touchdown, Texas Christian. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly. So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. PAT is good as they build on this big lead. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team.
And the West Virginia offense will take over 1st and
10. And the Mountaineers offense is back out on the field. That last possession, they got stopped on 4th down in their own end. Let's see if they can get it going this time. 1st down, looking to throw the ball. Trying to create outside the pocket now. Pass incomplete under heavy pressure. Just got it away.
Chris, we're all guilty of this. We all look at the big plays, the quarterbacks, the offense, how many points, how many yards. And sometimes we overlook the most important aspect of the game, the offensive line. Got to do a good job consistently protecting the quarterback, and it all comes down to the offensive line. And here, they hurry the quarterback, and they blow up the play.
Back behind the quarterback, aligned in a pistol. On the ground, it's Wolf. They stop him right at the 24.
It's a good, solid game, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
That gain sets up a 3rd down play. And the tailback's got it again. Fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that 1st down marker. Down late, they'll keep the offense on the field trying to chip away at this lead. They'll try to run it with the option. The back's got it on the pitch. They make the tackle, but enough for a 1st down. Textbook execution on the option.
Boy, that is some determination by this offense here. Picking up a new set of downs on the run. The call works out perfectly. You just needed 2 yards. You pick it up. And now you've got another chance at points.
Here we go.
From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Chris, has just really been the story of the game. This defense has completely eliminated this offense's ability to run the football, made them one-dimensional, and that's why they haven't been able to put many points on the board.
Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time, and now third down coming up.
I think he predetermined where to go with his football. Really didn't give himself a chance to work through his progressions, locked into his primary, tried to force it in there, and it doesn't work out.
Makes the catch. It's Wolf. Brought down at the 46, good enough for a first down. The freshman quarterback showing what a cannon he's got. And the Mountaineers will try to keep this drive moving. They're going to run it here. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards. We've reached the 2-minute warning here. This offense needing to score and then get the football back. Getting set. Here's second down. And he's got it again. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. No press here. The defense backing away. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. And the clock winding down. They'll take a deep shot. Downfield and incomplete. A fourth down stop.
Well, that'll do it, Chris. This defense has played well the entire game. It's very fitting here on this fourth down play in the fourth quarter. Under 2 minutes to go. They step up again. Give them the game ball.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Boy, how about the defensive speed there and team pursuit? They recognize the toss sweep from the middle of the field and show their team speed to be able to eliminate this play.
Second down after that previous play. Jukes to get free. And the freshman brings him down quickly.
He's brought down at the 43. Third down coming up.
Well, frankly, Kirk, we hope for games that are a little bit more suspenseful. This one got